Hey everyone, Scott from Galaxy Comics in Saginaw, Michigan with another CGC unboxing video. I know it's only been a couple of weeks since our last one, but I got the 3 boxes in that we were waiting for. I got a couple boxes out right now, a couple at the presser and one at CGC, but I figured I'd knock these out for you. The big box is modern, most likely, and I think it's mostly for a customer. He had some kind of neat variants and stuff in there, so we'll see what's up with that. And then there's 2 smaller boxes that I think was a value. Honestly, I don't know. Value tier, maybe some more moderns, maybe some magazines. I don't know why they're in separate boxes, but we'll get into those too. And we'll see what's up with that. These were not pre-screened. So, oh yeah, there's some neat stuff in here. These were not pre-screened. So we'll kind of get what we get. I see some bad news already. Well, it's not my book. I don't think it's my book. I don't know. But anyway, we got Amazing Spider-Man 300, 6.5. Yeah, it's a little rough. He's got a little bit of chipping on it and whatever. But they gave it a restored small amount of color touch on cover and cover. So it's on the cover and the cover. Oh yeah, I remember this. Okay, so yeah, I pointed this out to the guy before he sent it in, but we sent it in anyway. There's a piece missing off of the corner here, and somebody touched it up with a marker. Like a black marker. So like, oh, there's a piece missing. Well, I'm just going to color this part black and nobody will ever know because they are the master forgers. Anyway, he still just wanted it protected. 6.5 wasn't that great of a condition book anyway, but it has that color touch on it. Knew that going in. Not a big deal. It was a personal book. Amazing Spider-Man 36, the 9/11 issue. 9.6. Which is rough on that black cover. I sent some in for another guy before he got 9/8. That's a tough 9/8, I feel. Walking Dead 19, first Michonne. There's a little ding down in the corner, a little crunch. 9.2. Nice near mint minus. You gotta send these in, of course. New Mutants 98. 9.6. Kind of kidding. We don't send one of these, I think, with every batch anymore. Like last summer, every single modern submission had like a New Mutants 98. Especially when I was sending Doug stuff in, when he sent like 25 copies and 6 copies and then 3 more copies. Iron Fist 14, first Sabretooth. In good. But I mean, it's got some pretty good staining on the back. It's a rough book, but it's first Sabretooth. You can see the back is, oh well, you can see that, but it's all kind of water stains and stuff. But somebody wanted it graded because it's first Sabretooth. Oh, that one's rough. Oh, it's got a, I can see the crease on the corner, probably color breaking. I think he had all these pressed too, but man. It's the Rogue One adaptation, Walmart exclusive, 9.2. So it's kind of a harder book to find, but 9.2 is painful. Those will be happy with, not surprising on that. This is cool. Incredible Hulk 340, 9.8 with the classic McFarlane Wolverine cover. The cover that spawned, get it, 100 homage covers. Not as many as Spider-Man 300, but Wolverine number 1, 8.5. Kind of a nicer, a little higher grade, not near mint book. Wolverine number 1, 6.5. That kind of hurts. Let's see. Did we know that was going to be that low? Yeah, it's got some problems. It's got some little crunched corner and some creases and stuff. So we knew that wasn't a 9 going in. X-Men 266, first Gambit, 9.6. Jeez, please. I know who sent these. He sent them both. Batman Harley Quinn, 9.4. First Harley in the DCU. And Harley Quinn, 9.6. I've sent a couple of these in. I got one. I got a 9.8. It was on the wall, but somebody's buying it, so it's in the. It's over under the counter. He's making payments because it was like a $400 book. Ultimate Fallout. This is probably the New Mutants 98. Ultimate Fallout number 4. First Miles Morales, near mint. Maybe because of the spine crease. Maybe just because they're polybags. So they all had there. There's a ding there, a ding there. These always came with problems because of the polybag. 98s are really, really tough, but not impossible to get. Yeah, color break. Still near mint. So I'll save those two. We got a Thor 337, first beta ray bill. This book is picking up. 9.6 is a nice copy. Cover's a little bit yellowy, off-white to white pages, but that white cover, I'm surprised that was a 9.6. Well, they don't hit you for fading as much. Spider-Man 361, first Carnage, near mint. Dang, yo. It's got a couple little dings on it. I'm surprised, man. Well, 9.4. I mean, it's not a 9.8. It's 2 grades off a 9.8. I wouldn't have sent it in, but Adventure Time, Flip Side. Oh, okay, this is a set. Let's find number 1. Well, it's a matching set anyway. So this is Adventure Time, the Flip Side, Boom Studios edition, and for some reason these are really, really hard to find if you are actually looking for Adventure Time Flip Side variants. But it's a Virgin cover. It was a 4-issue set. Boom Studios, or it was a 6-issue set, sorry. We have the first 4. So there's a number 1, 9.6. Okay, it's not even a full set. Okay, so here is number 3. Boom Studios exclusive, 9.6. And then what is this? This is just cover D. It just says limited edition on it. So it's this another Virgin cover, number 3. Maybe that was a retail exclusive. I don't know. I haven't carried Adventure Time in a long time. And this is Adventure Time Flip Side number 3. Also says limited edition. So I don't know like where they came from or how you got them. There's a couple, like 3 number 3s and a number 1. But they're really kind of hard to find if you're actually looking for that kind of stuff. A couple more books out of this box. I thought these were neat. Not surprising they're 9.8s. I'm glad they came back 9.8s. So we got Negan Lives Gold, 9.8, and a Negan Lives Silver Foil, 9.8. So I'm glad these came back in the condition they did because I sold these right off the bat. When these first came in, I sold this the day it came out. So I want to say I got, I don't know, $250 for it, $200, $250, something like that. Probably $250. Obviously, it's come down a little bit now, but now it's graded a 9.8. And then the silver was very similar, where we sold it like the day it came out, and the guys that, 2 different guys, the guys that bought them were like, send these to CGC, and I'm like, I could have done that myself, but I took the quick money on those instead of getting them graded and then trying to sell the 9.8s now, which, you know, would have been cool. So these are really neat. They're green label, but it's a Usagi Yojimbo number 1 IDW with a sketch cover, and it just says name and sketch on cover in marker, but I mean clearly it's a Stan Sakai, and this is the guy that did the Albedo, whatever, the first Usagi's there, and sent in all those New Mutants and stuff like that. So I mean I know he got these at a convention. And this says name and sketch on marker on cover in marker. And this is Usagi Yojimbo number 6 sketch cover with a Stan Sakai sketch, which is really cool. I mean, it's not a yellow label because they didn't see it, but I mean they're pretty clearly Stan Sakai, and I know the guy, and I trust that, you know, he didn't sit and do it himself. I'll do that one last because that's a light box. I don't like the crunchiness of it, but there's probably one book in here, and CGC packs pretty well. I'm sure it's wrapped in bubble wrap, and we'll see. Just keep telling yourself that. Okay. Small box, but kind of heavy. 7 pounds, so probably 6 or 7 books. Five books. They're big. What are they? I don't know. I mean, I don't know why these are in here, but these were perhaps probably from a different customer or something. These were probably like not pressed. And all the rest of them went to the, like this stack went to the presser and this stack didn't, or whatever. I don't know, but for some reason there's 5 modern books. Also because there's a duplicate, so I have to keep them separate. All that stuff. Anyway, X-Men, it's not what I thought it was. X-Men 141, 8.5, nice very fine plus. X-Men 142, 9.2, a nice near mint minus, nice little set. New Mutants 87, 9.4. First cable, of course. Spider-Man 238, 9.6. First Hobgoblin. That book is still surprisingly expensive to me. I mean, what have they done with Hobgoblin lately? But it's still up there. And Ultimate Fallout, number 4, 9.0. Same thing. There's a, I mean, you can see that little crunchy crunch up there. So I mean, that's clearly, and then the same, almost the same spine creases that the other one had. But yeah, I mean, you can see that's clearly dinged up, not a near mint. But it's first Miles Morales, and I mean, I'm sure a 9.0 is probably hundreds of dollars. I don't know. I haven't looked them up lately. So that's that, a couple of those. So here's this last box. And I think I know what this is. I'm gonna cheat and look. It's not what I thought it was. Man, I just don't know what the heck I'm talking about tonight. It's still a neat little book. But I got a story. One of them, I got a nice story about if I get that book back, which is probably, God only knows. I don't know. Could be at CGC, could be at the presser. I don't know where it's at. This is just a, I mean, it's kind of slick. Take it out there. This is Spider-Man 361. It's only a 9.2. Yeah, there's some creases by the staple. I mean, clearly it's not a 9.8, 9.6. But it has the cool Carnage label. We had a guy that wanted that because, I mean, if you're going to do first Carnage, yeah, it's got a good crease up there. But it's got that cool, I mean, I think it's cool. Some people don't like them. I like the Walking Dead ones. I like the thing. I don't like that they change it every year. So, like, you'll see you're getting the Daredevil labels or the whatever labels. And you want to get more? Oh, they changed it. We only did those last year. So the Carnage ones, if you like the Carnage labels, get them now because, you know, 6 months from now they may have something different. I don't know why they don't keep. Maybe it's a licensing thing. I don't work for CGC, so I don't know why they change them out, or why they don't always have an Iron Man label, a Daredevil label, a Spider-Man label. I mean, they do have Spider-Man labels, but they change them. Anyway, well, that's that. That was kind of quick, I hope. The Usagi's were kind of neat. There's some kind of neat books in there. I got a bunch of stuff at the presser, and then there's a box at CGC right now, which should be back in like a couple of months. But anyway, so that's that. And yeah, anyway. So thanks for watching.